but he started out, his only superpower was he was really good at math. And he was just using it to, like, just kick so much ass, like, you know, solve so many problems. I really liked him as a character. And then they're like, well, he's Hulk now. I'm like, okay, fine. So I feel like almost like they ruined two characters, because, like, he's just so wrong to be Hulk. I don't know.
Well, it's like
That's a whole video.
it's like Iron Rose.
Iron Rose.
Yeah, I might be saying her name wrong, but she's
Are you
basically
talking about Ironheart?
the Iron Heart. That's right.
Ironheart.
She
Iron
stole.
Rose. That'd be a cool name. Actually.
It would be, but she stole one of the Iron Man suits,
Have
and
you
Tony
read-
didn't even punish her. He was just like, "Okay, here you go. Here's some more stuff."
I've read I read her origin comic, and it's just like, it's so bad. My gosh, it's so bad, because, like, she's just a bored genius, right? And she's just, like, making this stuff. He's like, because I want to be a superhero. And then, like, a friend gets killed for no reason.
Random death. Jesus Christ.
Which is supposed to be her motivation, but it's not her motivation, because she was already motivated before by, I'm bored and I want to be a hero. And, like, she just doesn't change. Also, where's she getting this stuff? Because she doesn't have enough money to buy, like, all these robot parts. And I don't think initially she was stealing them from Tony Stark. I think but she was probably stealing them from somewhere. Because, I mean,
probably.
I don't know. I mean, it was pretty bad. Her and Miss Marvel.
Yeah.
The Miss Marvel is
Miss
bad.
Miss Marvel, I can do an old look. I've actually
Miss Marvel is famously bad. Like,
she
I mean, that's
is.
like kicking. That's
But
like kicking
here's
a
the
puppy
problem
at
that
this
with
point.
Miss Marvel. Now, this might be a little controversial for some people.
The problem.
Well, it's not the fact that she is Muslim.
Yeah, no.
That's not. It's just the problem is in the Muslim belief. There's a lot of things that she does that you would not do.
Yeah, but
at all.
There's progressive Muslims and families. I mean, you look at her family. And
like her Ramadan, I believe what an Islamic priest is called. But he sits there like this when she talks to him. He's just chill as fuck. He's just like, yeah, man, I got you. It's just like he is the most chillest priest I have ever seen in a comic.
There's just like there's lots of different levels of Christianity.
True. You look at the West Baptist Church, and they're like, pants means you're evil.
Yeah. And it's the same thing with Islam. And of course, everybody's more familiar with more extreme versions of Islam. But,
I have an excuse. I've been to war.
I did. All right. I'm sure you've. But at the end of the day, there's a lot of people, and they're Muslim because they were born that way, and that's how they were raised. But at the same time, they just want to live and go to work and raise their family.
I think that right there, I think is just the common dream.
Yeah, that's what everybody wants to do ultimately.
Front yard, backyard, cute ass dog in the distance.
And so there are Islamic churches, beliefs, or whatever that are like a lot more relaxed than other ones. So I mean.
Well,
whatever. That's not even what bothers me. What bothers me is she's a shitty character who has.
What's her powers again? She stretches.
She's got Mr. Fantastic's power. She started out where she could shapeshift, and she had regeneration, and she had more powers to make her a little more interesting. And then they took that shit away, and they're like, she's got Mr. Fantastic's powers, but not as good. So her powers are stupid and boring and nerfed, and she didn't do anything to earn them. She just kind of woke up and got them one day. And, oh God. She crippled her friend, and, like, that's fine.
Oh, the guy in the wheelchair?
Yeah.
I didn't know she crippled him.
No, if I remember right, I'm pretty sure it's her fault. I'm pretty sure. I'd have to go back and read that again. But
I believe it.
But I'm pretty sure that's her fault. And it's fine. It's fine.
In fact, here's a funny story for you. This wasn't one of the issues. Like, I know she's having a thing with, I guess, her crippled friend. and then some other like superhero or whatever.
Oh.
Yeah, apparently that's a thing. But in the issue I saw, they're on a rooftop. All right, a rooftop, and they're embracing each other. And the crippled guy is down in the street, and he's somehow able to look up at the rooftop and see what they're doing. And it's just like, wait a minute, does he have like X-ray vision now or something?
Also, I don't like the fact that they just slapped the name Miss Marvel on her.
Well, they got it branded somehow. I mean, that's why they brought Captain Marvel back, because they didn't have their own version of Wonder Woman.
Because, well, she has absolutely no connection to Miss Marvel other than, hey, I kind of like Miss Marvel. So now I'm gonna be Miss Marvel. I would like it better if she had powers that were tied to Miss Marvel somehow. Or
kind of like
an origin that was tied to her, or something other than like I think she kind of had a vision where all the superheroes were saying, "Hey, you're gonna be like the greatest superhero ever now," and it's like that's a hallucination.
Press X to doubt.
She's badly written. Like a lot of her comics. Oh gosh, like I tried so hard. Just a lot of them, it's like you're just reading and then they're just like inserting nonsense political crap in it, but it's like it's not even like what you would expect. Like I remember one where it was like adults don't want teenagers, they don't advertise to teenagers because teenagers don't spend real money, they get things by trading. I'm like, look,
no.
Advertisers want teenagers. They want children and teenagers because they're not spending their money, they're spending their parents' money.
I remember going to the
they
store.
are like the prime, they're like one of the prime advertising targets. This entire, whatever you're saying in this comic is nonsense. You people you're aiming, the publisher of this comic is aiming all its advertisement at teenagers and then telling teenagers, no, they're not aiming any advertisements at you. They don't want you, but we do.
Kind of reminds me of another video game, Battlefield 5, where they're like, if you don't like it, don't buy it. Guess what happened? That one bought it.
It's, I don't know. I mean, I don't know why that one example popped up because it's like a million. But like that one, it was just, I read it and it's like my mind just like turned into a Mobius strip of trying to like, where did this logic come from? Do you really believe this? Also, teenagers don't barter, they just buy things with mommy and daddy's money. I know y'all hate to hear it, but
they do.
But
they do.
That's what happens. Sorry, teenagers.
To try to close this out.
Oh yeah, we gotta close it out. I'm sure this is like a 3-hour video at this point.
Probably close to an hour, which is fine. Good quality content. But to close this out, when it comes to the entertainment industry, when it comes to cartoons and even some anime, how do you feel? Like, I know the comics part, they're in disarray. Like, comics seems to be in a free fall right now, and it's really hard to tell if the comic book industry is going to recover from it. But as for like shows and such, it seems, in my opinion, more kind of becoming just more shenanigan humor.
Yeah.
Do you think that maybe there will be a time where things can start getting better for comics and shows? Because honestly, I think a lot of these industries, they're gonna look at it.
This is a really long answer.
Well, I think they're gonna look at it and they're gonna start going back and going, okay, why did these sell the way they did, and why ain't they selling now?
You know, the thing is, like, the way people consume media is changing so much.
True.
Like, my family, we actually canceled our cable television.
I don't even have cable, dude.
And we just have internet. And so everything we watch comes from Netflix or Hulu or Verve or whatever, YouTube Kids, whatever we can watch it on. I mean, and you can like seek out what you want to watch for the most part. When Disney Plus comes out, I'm sure I'm gonna subscribe to it.
Oh, come on.
Look,
no.
Look, I want to watch whenever they get the Marvel shows going, like Hawkeye and Winter Soldier, Loki, I subscribe to it just to watch Loki. Look. I will, if it's $30 a month, I'll get it for a month just to watch the Loki series.
And this is why you're the problem.
No, I mean, like, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, it's like everything that's good in movies so far. Where that'll go in Phase, I feel like Phase 4 is gonna be like geared towards introducing the Fantastic Four
and the X-Men.
No, not the X-Men. The X-Men will be Phase 5 at best. That's my prediction. That's my prediction. Either the tail end of Phase 4 or somewhere in Phase 5. They don't have any immediate plans for the X-Men right now. Because once you get the Fantastic Four in there, you get all the really, really good villains. You get Dr. Doom, arguably not a villain. Arguably, I will say Dr. Doom is like my favorite hero.
Dr. Doom did nothing wrong.
He didn't, because he went to Wakanda to steal vibranium. They had the Panther God guarding it. He's like, let me look into your heart to see if you're worthy of this vibranium. And he's like, oh, I see that the only world where there's peace on Earth is a world where Dr. Doom rules. Have all the vibranium you want. He's not a villain. He's a hero. Fuck Reed Richards. He's the real bad guy.
Don't know. Press S to doubt. But I did hear about the tiger.
Look, I'm dropping the mic on that one. I'm done. It's lovely.
All right.
Lovely being on your channel.
Thanks.
Dr. Doom for president.
Dr. Doom for president. Y'all hear that now.
Peace.
2020 Dr. Doom. All right, Darksiders. Thank you so much for watching this video. As I said, hopefully we'll do more content like this for y'all. Until then, I'll see y'all next time.